to really dive into guided mindfulness meditation.
Let's do it.
Okay, well, we're looking at this article called The Power of Guided Mindfulness Meditation Scripts.
Right.
And it's from Limitless Living.
Yeah.
And what really struck me about this is like, we're always talking about mindfulness, and this is like giving us tools to actually do it.
Absolutely.
So we're going to like break down what these scripts are, what the benefits are, and we're even going to like highlight some of the different scripts that you can try.
I love it.
And like some tips for actually like using them in your everyday life.
Let's do it.
So maybe we can start with like, I guess, the most basic thing.
Sure.
What are guided mindfulness meditation scripts?
So essentially, you're going to have an instructor, a trained instructor, or a recording that leads you through these mental exercises.
Okay.
And they're all centered around being present in the moment. So it really helps bridge that gap between like these ancient practices and our modern, very chaotic lives.
Totally.
It's like having a mindfulness coach right in your pocket, whispering in your ear, guiding you through each step.
Okay, cool. So what are some examples? Like if it's not just sitting there trying to empty my mind, what are the things that I would actually be doing?
So a lot of these scripts utilize different techniques.
Okay.
And the most common ones are breathing exercises.
Okay.
Where you're focusing on the sensation of each inhale and exhale. There are body scans where you're systematically bringing your attention to different parts of your body, noticing any sensations without judgment.
Okay.
And then visualizations, which use imagery to help create a sense of calm and focus.
Okay, so it's like more active than I thought.
Absolutely. It's an active form of medication.
Yeah, because I always think of meditation as like this passive, like empty your mind sort of thing.
Right. It's not about stopping your thoughts altogether.
Okay.
It's more about, like you said, changing your relationship to them and learning to observe them without getting carried away.
Okay, that makes sense. So, you know, the thing about these scripts and mindfulness in general is like, I feel like we all know it's good for us.
Right.
But this article actually like goes into the science of why. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a growing body of research that actually shows that mindfulness can change the structure and function of our brains.
Whoa!
Particularly in areas related to attention, emotional regulation, and self-awareness.
Really? So like, it's not just like woo-woo stuff.
Yeah.
It's like actually changing the way my brain works.
Exactly. That's the cool thing about it. It's like a workout for your brain.
Okay, cool. So, you know, one of the things that really surprised me about this article is the benefits that it goes into. Like, I always thought of mindfulness as being about relaxation.
Yeah.
But it's really so much more than that.
It is.
Like, can you talk about some of the things that it can actually do for us?
Absolutely. So starting with stress reduction and emotional regulation, guided mindfulness meditation, it helps to lower those stress hormones, like cortisol, and it strengthens our prefrontal cortex.
The prefrontal cortex being the part of our brain that's...
Right, that's responsible for managing impulses and regulating emotions.
So it's like I'm not just like, you know, putting a Band-Aid over the stress. I'm actually like...
You're addressing the root cause.
Giving myself the tools.
Exactly.
Like...
And you're developing a greater capacity to observe those emotions without judgment, which allows you to respond to challenges in a calmer, more balanced way.
Yeah, so it's like I always think of myself as like a very reactive person, and I would love to like...
To be more responsive.
To be more responsive than reactive.
Exactly, and mindfulness can help with that.
Okay, cool. So what are some of the other benefits?
Well, this one might surprise you, but research shows that mindfulness can significantly improve focus and concentration.
You're speaking my language.
Because by training your mind to stay present, you're strengthening your attention span and reducing that mind wandering.
That I struggle with.
That we all struggle with, let's be honest.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, so when you can focus more easily and for longer periods, you naturally get more done with less effort.
Okay, sign me up. What about, like, you know, I feel like for a lot of us, sleep is a big issue. And like, our minds are just racing all the time.
The article highlights that guided mindfulness meditation can lead to better sleep and reduced anxiety, which often go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because it helps quiet the mental chatter that keeps us up at night, allowing for more restful sleep. And research has shown that mindfulness can reduce activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, helping ease anxiety and promote a sense of calm.
So it's like we're really like
It's powerful.
strengthening that like control panel in our brain that's helping us with like stress, with our emotions, with focus, with sleep.
Exactly. It's amazing what a little bit of focused attention can do.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, are there any other like maybe less obvious benefits that we might not think about?
Yeah, there are a few more that we can dive into.
Okay.
This deep dive into guided mindfulness meditation also uncovers benefits like increased self-awareness, pain management, and even stronger relationships.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, let's break those down a little bit further.
Yeah, let's talk about self-awareness. Because
So,
like how does that...
so these scripts, they encourage you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And this practice of non-judgmental observation cultivates a deeper understanding of yourself, your patterns, your reactions to the world around you.
So
It's like holding up a mirror to your inner world,
I like that.
helping you become more conscious of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of us are just kind of on autopilot
Absolutely.
and just like going through the motions and not really paying attention to like what's going on inside.
Right, and mindfulness helps you tune into that inner landscape.
Oh, okay, cool. Now this one really surprised me, the pain management.
Yeah.
Like how does mindfulness...
So it's important to note that mindfulness doesn't eliminate pain,
Okay.
but it can change how you relate to it.
Okay.
So by focusing your attention on the present moment, you can learn to observe that pain without letting it completely consume you.
So it's not about pretending it's not there.
No.
It's just about like changing...
It's about changing your relationship to it.
how I perceive it.
Exactly. You're developing a greater capacity to handle that discomfort and cultivating resilience in the face of physical challenges.
Cool. Okay, now the last one, relationships. This is like really fascinating to me because like how does mindfulness play into that?
So as you become more attuned to your own emotions through mindfulness practice, you also become more sensitive to the emotions of others.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's like building stronger emotional intelligence.
So mindfulness helps us cultivate empathy.
Exactly. You're developing a deeper understanding of both yourself and the people around you.
Okay.
And this heightened awareness can help you communicate more effectively, listen more attentively, and respond to others with greater compassion and understanding.
So it's like it has this ripple effect.
Yeah.
It's not just about me.
Absolutely.
It's about like how I'm showing up in the world and in my relationships with other people.
And that's one of the most beautiful aspects of mindfulness.
Yeah.
It has the potential to ripple outward, positively impacting not just our own lives, but also the lives of those around us.
That's awesome. Okay, so now we know what they are. We know why they're good for us.
Right.
Let's talk about like, how do we actually do this?
Let's do it.
Like, what are some of the scripts?
So the article actually outlines 10 different scripts to try.
Wow.
Each with its own unique benefits and approach.
Okay, let's dive into a few, though.
Okay, sounds good. So let's start with something simple, but really powerful.
Okay.
The breath awareness meditation script.
Okay.
And it's a great starting point if you're new to mindfulness. And it only takes like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. So what does that involve?
So this script guides you to focus on your natural breath.
Okay.
Noticing the sensation of the air entering and leaving your nostrils. The rise and fall of your chest and abdomen.
So it's like something we do all the time anyway.
Exactly. It's bringing your attention to something we usually do without even thinking about it.
Okay.
Making it an anchor to the present moment.
Okay, I like that it's simple.
Yeah.
Because when I think of mindfulness, I'm like, oh my God, like,
it can be overwhelming.
How am I going to like sit here for an hour and do this?
Exactly. And that's why starting small is key.
Okay.
This is a great way to just dip your toes in the water.
Okay, cool. What about if like I want to get more in touch with my body?
Oh, I love that.
Like what would be a good script for that?
So for that, I would suggest the body scan meditation script.
Okay.
This one usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
And it's best done lying down comfortably.
Ooh, I like it.
So the script will guide you to bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting with your toes and slowly moving upwards.
Okay.
You spend about 30 seconds with each body part, just noticing any sensations.
Okay.
Tingling, warmth, pressure, tightness, whatever you feel, without trying to change it.
So it's like I'm going through my body.
Yes.
And just noticing like what I feel.
Exactly. You're cultivating awareness of your physical self.
Okay.
Noticing how each part of your body feels in this very moment.
Okay, that's cool. What about a script that's like more focused on, I don't know, like compassion or kindness?
Oh, I love that.
Like, is there anything that
Yeah.
addresses that?
The loving kindness meditation script is a beautiful practice
Uh-huh.
for cultivating those qualities.
Okay.
It's a powerful way to enhance your own emotional well-being
Mm.
and even strengthen your relationships.
Okay, so how does this one work?
So you start by bringing to mind someone you care deeply about,
Okay.
a loved one, a friend, a pet.
Mm-hmm.
And you silently repeat phrases like, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you live with ease.
That's so nice.
It's like sending them good vibes and well wishes.
I love that.
And as you repeat these phrases, you might notice feelings of warmth, compassion, and love arising within you.
Okay.
And then you extend those same wishes to yourself,
Okay.
recognizing your own worthiness of happiness, health, and peace.
Yeah, we don't do that enough.
No, we don't.
Be kind to ourselves.
And then it goes even further. You extend these wishes to a neutral person,
Okay.
someone you encounter in your daily life but don't know well,
Mm-hmm.
like the barista who makes your coffee,
Right.
the cashier at the grocery store.
Okay.
And then, finally,
Okay.
you even extend these wishes to someone you find challenging.
Whoa. Okay, I know, right?
That's next level.
It is.
So, like, someone that you've had a conflict with or
Yes,
something like that.
exactly. This might be someone who triggers difficult emotions in you,
Okay.
but it's an incredibly powerful practice for
Mhm.
developing forgiveness, understanding,
Okay.
and a sense of interconnectedness.
So it's like really getting out of your comfort zone.
It is the compassion.
But it can be so transformative.
Okay. Okay, so going back to
Yeah.
like the more practical stuff,
Yeah, okay.
is there like a script for being more mindful in everyday life? Like, are there things like that?
There is. The mindful eating meditation script
Okay.
is a great one for bringing awareness to that often overlooked experience of eating.
Okay.
It helps you slow down, savor each bite,
Okay.
and appreciate the sensory richness of food.
I need this one
I think we all do.
because I'm like the queen of like
Mindless eating.
shoveling food in my mouth while I'm working.
This script helps you transform eating from a mindless habit into a mindful ritual.
Ooh, I like that.
You start by selecting a small piece of food and really observing it.
Okay.
Its color, shape, texture, the way the light plays on its surface.
Okay.
Then you inhale its aroma,
Okay.
noticing the subtle nuances of its scent. You place it on your tongue, feeling its texture,
Okay.
and then you chew slowly, paying attention to the taste,
Wow.
the way it changes as you chew, and how it feels in your mouth.
That is so different
I know, right?
from how I normally eat.
But it's so powerful.
Okay. Let's pick one more script.
Okay.
I don't know. What else stands out to you?
Well, if someone is looking for a sense of stability and resilience, the mountain meditation script might resonate with them.
Ooh, I like that. Mountain
Yeah.
resilience. That sounds great.
So this one is all about cultivating a sense of inner strength
Okay.
and groundedness.
Okay.
So you visualize yourself as a strong, unmoving mountain,
Mm-hmm.
standing tall and firm amidst the changing weather conditions around you.
Okay.
You might feel the wind blowing against you, the sun warming your face, the rain washing over you, but you remain steadfast,
Right.
rooted in the earth.
I like that. It's a good visual.
And as you observe your thoughts and emotions,
Okay.
you maintain that sense of mountain-like stillness, recognizing that you too can weather life's storms
Okay.
with grace and resilience.
So I've got breath awareness,
Yes.
body scan, loving kindness, mindful eating,
Yes.
mountain meditation.
It's a pretty diverse range of practices.
Yeah.
And that's just a glimpse into the world of guided mindfulness meditation.
Okay.
There's so many scripts out there, each with its own unique benefits and approach.
So it's about finding like what speaks to you.
Exactly. Find what resonates with you
Yeah.
and support your individual needs and goals.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
now we have all these scripts. Like, how do we make sure we're actually using them
That's a great question.
and getting the most out of them?
Like, let's dive into some expert tips.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so the article has like a little FAQ section, which I always find really helpful.
Yeah, they can clear up a lot of questions.
So it's like, how often should we be doing this?
So the article recommends aiming for 3 to 5 times per week
Okay.
for about 5 to 10 minutes each session.
Okay, so not like hours a day.
No, not at all.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really emphasizing consistency is key,
Okay.
but also starting small
Okay.
and gradually increasing the frequency and duration as you become more comfortable.
Okay, so like build up to it.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay, what about like, I know for me, I have a very busy mind.
Right.
Like, can I still be
Absolutely, you can. The article addresses this directly.
Okay.
It reassures us that a busy mind is completely normal.
Okay.
In fact, it's part of the human experience.
Okay.
The goal of mindfulness isn't to empty your mind,
Okay.
but rather to simply observe your thoughts without judgment,
Okay.
letting them come and go like clouds in the sky.
Okay. So that takes the pressure off.
It does.
Because I always feel like, oh, I'm doing it wrong.
Right.
Because I'm thinking about a million things.
And that's the beauty of mindfulness.
Okay.
It's not about stopping those thoughts. It's about noticing them and letting them pass.
Cool. Okay, do I need like any special equipment or anything?
You don't need any special equipment.
Okay.
But the article does suggest having a comfortable cushion or chair
Okay.
and finding a quiet space where you can minimize distractions.
Okay.
Just creating a supportive environment.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, this is a big one. Can guided mindfulness meditation help with anxiety and depression?
So it's important to approach this topic with sensitivity.
Of course.
The article acknowledges that mindfulness can be a valuable tool for managing anxiety and depression.
Okay.
But it's really crucial to remember that it's not a replacement for professional help.
Okay.
If you're struggling with mental health challenges, it's essential to consult with a qualified mental health professional.
So it's like a complementary
Exactly.
practice.
It could work in conjunction
All right.
with other forms of treatment.
Okay, cool. Okay. How long does it take to see results?
That's a tricky question.
Yeah.
Because everyone's experience is different.
Okay.
The article explains that some people might experience a sense of relaxation and calm after just one session.
Okay.
But for more significant and lasting benefits, consistent practice over several weeks or even months.
Okay, so be patient.
Patience is key.
Don't expect miracles overnight.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Well, I feel like this has been like a really good overview.
I agree.
We've talked about like what these scripts are, why they're good for us, some specific examples.
Yeah, and some tips for getting started.
Yeah, so I feel like, if you're listening to this, you have everything you need to kind of like dip your toe in the water.
Absolutely, and start exploring.
Yeah, and see if this is something that works for you.
And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. So be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Enjoy the process.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for breaking this down for us.
It was my pleasure.
And to everyone listening, we hope you found this helpful.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
See you then.